Principles of sports nutrition. The new paradigm of sports nutrition is summed up completely by this photograph. What do you see? What I see is happiness and joy and movement and youth. I see nature. I feel the fresh air close to the sea. This is why I chose this particular photograph. Now, new suggests something better or different. And of course, paradigm describes a distinct concept or a thought pattern. It's how we see things. And from what we used to think, what I used to think sports nutrition was when I first even heard the term, compared to now what it actually truly represents, holistic sports nutrition is about body, mind, and soul. It's the union of fitness and movement and exercise and optimum nutrition, which includes dietary supplements. So it's a way of thinking. It's a way of seeing. It's a kind of a faith. It ideally is based on science, and science is a collection of information and experience and observation that helps us understand anything. So sports nutrition is really the essence of the Cory Holly Institute, and it's about life. We're all athletes engaged in the sport of living. So the idea is to live well with greater quality than what was possible in the past, and we have to understand that that's possible first. If we don't believe something is possible, it's not likely that we'll even make the attempt. One of the most important differences between the old and new paradigm of sports nutrition is how we think of diet and dietary supplements. Now, in the past, you took dietary supplements to compensate for a bad diet, but that concept is no longer valid. That notion or theme or idea or principle is outdated. It's an old way of thinking, and unfortunately, there are still millions and millions of people who think that way, and it's because they don't understand what the new paradigm really truly reflects, or what its intention is, or what's possible as a consequence of changing the mind first, which then leads to a change in the direction of action, which then leads to the desired outcome. In this case, it's optimum health and function. What we do is create an ideal, genetically compatible diet, genomically compatible, a diet that fits us like hand in glove. We find the right foods to meet our demands. Now, you add supplements to this optimum diet, to this excellent diet, to this natural, whole food, organic, fresh food diet. You add supplements to make the diet stronger. It's like adding carbon to iron to make steel, which is much stronger, more flexible, and more resistant to oxidation. And that's exactly why we add dietary supplements to the best diet, not a weak diet, the best diet, a fresh, whole food diet. We add the supplements, we take our shakes. It's all about training, which is the anchor, and correct exercise is miraculous. It's a strong medicine. The new paradigm of sports nutrition is all about learning how to prevent disease and infection, understanding what happens to the body as we age, and how best to combine the resources of knowledge that are available to us and then apply them in real time, in real life situations. The art of sports nutrition is utilizing the science to our benefit. It's the application on a daily basis. It's about utilizing the knowledge that we gain in a practical, day-by-day sense. Getting to the gym on time, hydrating the body, eating meals at specific times to fuel the machine, to make sure that it's operating at the highest possible level. The new paradigm of sports nutrition is enthusiastic, it's optimistic, it's full of life and vitality. In fact, it's very much like that little girl who's leading the pack there, and she's taking on the world and meeting it head on, embracing life and enjoying the maximum fullness of everything that it has to offer. Let's face it, when we're well and strong and fit and free of disease, life is much more enjoyable.